Intergovernmental Technical Group on Soils has defined soil health as the ability of the soil to sustain the productivity, diversity, and environmental services of terrestrial ecosystems. Healthy soils are the foundation of production of productive and sustainable food production. Nonetheless, agricultural activities such as soil silage operations, fertilizer application, and conversion of land causes soil degradation. In the country, the identified top two forms of soil degradation include soil erosion and the decline in soil fertility nutrient imbalances. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, 33% of the Earth's soils are already degraded, and over 90% would become degraded by 2050. This activity is an urgent call because the soil threat is considered as environmental and social consequences that compromise food production. This summit will provide us with comprehensive and science-based strategy on soil resources management from the global and to share their ideas and experiences to increase awareness and provide inputs on soil health information towards ensuring agricultural productivity. Once again, we welcome you to the first National Soil Health Summit. Thank you, and we look forward to more productive discussions ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Senior Yusek Panganiban. At this juncture, may we request everyone to direct your attention to the screen for an audio-visual presentation on the first National Soil Health Summit.
Healthy soil is the backbone of sustainable agriculture towards productivity and food and nutrition security in the Philippines. However, soil misuse and abuse often lead to various soil and soil health problems. Science and technology, policies, and partnerships are key in promoting soil health for a resilient and productive agriculture.
The National Soil Health Program is the BSWM's contribution to the DA's vision of climate-resilient food and nutrition-secured Philippines. The program provides a holistic and systematic approach in addressing soil health to ensure sustainable use and management of soil resources, enhance agricultural productivity, and increase farmers' income.
The USTP card recognizes the importance of improving soil health in the country through the research and development initiatives on the land and water resources management under the harmonized national R&D agenda on agriculture, aquatic, and natural resources.
In recent years, Australia and the Philippines have been working together to understand the agronomic constraints facing smallholder farmers and to understand what's driving soil degradation in the Philippines. Using science-based approaches, we've been able to demonstrate that agronomic practices and improved fertiliser management through understanding soil conditions can boost livelihoods of smallholder farmers and improve food security. We can also show that soil surveys and soil knowledge can better inform agricultural development by understanding the suitability of soils to agronomic conditions.
Soil science provides us better understanding of the issues, needs, and solutions we need for an effective national soil health program. There is an urgent need for science and evidence-based policy making to ensure that legislation, government appropriations respond to and address the needs of our agriculture sector. Scientists, researchers, policymakers, national and local government officials, private sector, international development partners, non-government organizations, smallholder farmers, all of us have stakes on and contributions to sustainable soil and land management in our country.
Institutions and stakeholders can work together towards implementing an inclusive and innovative soil health strategy, programs, and policies that will reinvigorate the country's agriculture. Securing food and nutrition through healthy soils is securing our future.
Thank you very much. Marami pong salamat. And now, may we call on the Department of Science and Technology Secretary, Renato Yusolidom Jr., to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much, the Science and Technology Secretary, Secretary Renato Solidum Jr. Please take your seat. Junior, Senator Cynthia Villar, and the other elected officials that are present here with us today, the Special Assistant to the President, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, Senior Undersecretary of the Department of Agriculture, Dim Panganiban, partner agencies in this first National Soil Health Summit. I am a little surprised that it is the first, because it is something that is so critical, and that is something that we have been getting a great many requests from locals, the LGUs themselves, cooperatives, in that we have to go and do the soil analysis in their place. So at least, whether or not it has been much delayed, I'm very happy that we are now here to participate in this first National Soil Health Summit. To all the experts and members of the academy who have taken time to participate in this event, thank you very much for your participation, and good morning to all of us. Let me greet the Bureau of Soils and Water Management, a happy 72nd anniversary, and the joyful 12th anniversary to the DOST Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources R&D. So congratulations on the to the different agencies who are celebrating their anniversary. This is, I cannot think of a more appropriate way to do that than for us to be attending this first National Soil Health Summit. We are all aware that our nation is blessed with rich and fertile lands that fed and empowered our people throughout our history. While that has been the case, we will still find ourselves burdened by grave and urgent issues in providing quality and sufficient food for our people, some of which are caused by factors beyond our control. Others are within, in fact, our control. We recognize strengthening our agricultural industry requires a cohesive overall approach, especially if we want to address the systemic and perennial ills in the sector. With this, we have begun the consolidation of farmers' cooperatives and associations and their lands, as well as the introduction of new technologies and machineries to our farmers, and giving them access to more efficient practices. We have also welcomed major investments in the agriculture industry from local and foreign investors as part of our plan to provide farmers with the capital and tools they need to boost productivity. While all these initiatives have a great deal of potential, we still need to address the growing problem of the degradation, acidification, and pollution in our soils. As the DNR has reported, 75% of our total cropland is vulnerable to erosion in various degrees, with agriculture losing about 457 97 of soil annually. The conversions and the loss of about 47 hectares of forest cover every year contribute significantly to soil degradation. Aside, around 11 to 13 million hectares are considered degraded. This is on top of the 2.2 million hectares that suffer from insufficient levels of soil fertility. There's use and pesticides that pollute and acidify our soil. Needless to say, our soil is under threat. And to continue to neglect this vital agricultural component will lead to even worse crises in the future. Therefore, I cannot emphasize enough how significant and influential this first National Soil Health Summit is. With a discourse amongst our leaders and the agricultural sector's brightest minds, I anticipate that this summit will spark more informed decisions and much needed innovation in the coming years. With a focus on sharing information and enhancing programs related to soil health, I believe that we can promote the sustainable use of our soil for the benefit of future generations. On the part of government, we have come up with a 5-point priority agenda on soil and water management, such as a National Soil Health Program and the implementation of sustainable land management. This will ensure the proper use and management of soil resources, address land degradation, enhance crop productivity, and hence improve farmers' income. The administration shall empower the Bureau of Soil and Water Management to achieve these goals, especially through capacitating soil laboratories across the country to yield better data. We are conducting a soil and land resources mapping and evaluation process that includes soil-based and land-based level assessments, soil sample analyses, and digital map preparations under the Philippine Soil Land Resources Information Program. The administration is also exploring water security for climate-resilient rainwater technologies and the conduct of cloud seeding operations for agriculture. All this to improve water conditions in production areas, in critical watersheds, and in our reservoirs. These are all part of the collective efforts to mitigate the effects of the El Niño phenomenon. However, we in government cannot solve the issues affecting our soil and the agriculture sector as a whole on our own. As such, this summit is an opportune time for all of us here to collaborate, to share our wisdom and experience to improve our soil and boost our agricultural productivity, all the while promoting sustainability and environmental protection. This will play a pivotal role in nation building and uplifting the lives of our people. Congratulations on the conduct of this first National Soil Health Summit, and we look forward to the very useful production and output that will come out of this summit. Thank you very much, and have a truly fruitful gathering.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. May we invite on stage the DILG officials, governors, and House of Representatives. DOSTP card and ACR, please stand by. Thank you. Batch 1, please exit to your right. Next, the STP card and ACR. You may now proceed on stage. Local speakers, SUC's presidents, ACR, PSST, PA, please stand by. Thank you very much. Please exit to your right. Local speakers, SUC's president, ECR, PSST, PAA, please. You may now proceed to the stage. Next, DA, RFO, and other actors, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to the right. Thank you. Please exit to the right. Next, the ARFO and other NGA's directors, please proceed to the stage. May we request the DAPSWM Mancom to please stand by. DAPSWM Mancom, stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Next, DABSWM Mancom, you may now proceed to the stage. Thank you. You may now exit to your right. Next, the National Soil Health Summit Working Committee. Please proceed on stage. The National Soil Health Committee, please proceed on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing this event today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. We would like to request everyone to please remain seated until the President has left the venue.